ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat's commentary courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. After being down Thursday evening, corn futures rallied during the day Friday as March corn closed up a nickel. The fact that the corn board is inverted through December suggests a strong demand. Demand for corn for ethanol is strong, up 4% from last month and up 11% from a year ago. The rumor persists that the Red Chinese are interested in buying 1.5 million metric tons of U.S. corn as a goodwill gesture going into Phase 2's trade deal talks. USDA reported impressive corn and Milo export sales over the past week. USDA said exporters sold 47.1 million bushels of corn last week, with Japan and Mexico the biggest buyers. USDA also reports a marketing year high on Milo sales for the past week of 18.8 million, most of all to the Chinese. The U.S. now has export sales on the books, yet unshipped, for this crop year ending the 31st of August 2022 of 154.2 million bushels, virtually all to the Red Chinese. Given the average Red Chinese vessel, that works out to about 70 cargoes. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM will be open Monday through Friday, 7 to 4:45, and Cargill and the Andersons Houston will be open from 7 to 3 all week. Neighbor, taking a look at those commodity prices. March Kansas City hard red winter wheat, $7.93 1/4, down 3 1/4. March beans, $14.14 1/4, down 11 1/4. March corn, $6.16 1/4, up 5 1/4. Neighbor, there's your commodity commentary. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at meat moves from Friday. National pork carcass cutout value $93.29, up $1.05. Estimated slaughter 2.44 million head through Saturday. Wholesale box beef prices $292.41 on the choice, $282.33 on the select. That was 57-cent decrease on choice. The select was 15 cents higher. Weekly slaughter 363,000 head through Saturday. Bulk of the cash sales this week, 137 on the hoof. USDA says beef export sales 12,759 metric ton. February live cattle 137.92, down 40. January feeder cattle 160.27, down 90. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
Neighbor, let's take a quick look at cotton. Early strength in the session faded at midday. Prices traded 114 to 152 in the red. That March cotton contract 121.65 down 122. Cotton bookings, export report says 273,045 running bales, down 32% from last week. Cotlook A index 137.50, up 295. Dated adjusted world price 110.44, that's up 486. The March cotton contract 121.65 down 122. There's your cotton moves. I'm on the line with Stephen. He's in the outside sales department at D&D. Stephen, when I look out there, I see lots of deer blinds and feeders. Talk to us about them.
Larry, now is the time to get a blind or a feeder from us here. We carry All Seasons, Lamco, The Judge. We also carry Atascosa and T-Box deer blinds.
Tell everybody how to contact you at D&D.
You can reach us here at 830-379-7340, extension 260.
We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We'll have a sale in Mason today as you folks are listening to it. Ken, what was it looking like Sunday evening?
You bet, Larry. We had about 800 head on the yards already, about 120 cows and about 15 bulls. The rest of them all calves, yearlings. Probably around that 1,000, 1,050 what we look at right now. Good set of calves on the yard. So
good. Now, how was the special Saturday?
Oh, it was very good, Larry. We ended up having 2,775 head of cattle. I thought overall demand was very good. Almost all the classes of females. We had buyers from all the way from Oklahoma, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, New Mexico, pretty well all across Texas. And we had 754 on the internet that were buying also. I thought overall, getting a pair side, the better, fleshier, younger pairs, they pretty well range from $1,500 and a quarter up to $2,500. Getting the solid amount of pairs and pairs, maybe younger pairs carrying a little less flesh, they sold from $1,100 up to $1,500. The bred cow market I thought was extremely active, with most of the cows being medium to long bred. The fleshier, younger bred cows I thought overall brought from $1,500 up to $2,350. Getting the more solid mouths and maybe shorter bred cows and some of the younger cows that may be carrying a little less flesh due to the dry conditions in some areas, went mostly from $800 up to $1,475. With extremely, very, very strong offering of bred heifers that were on hand. With the bigger, better, medium to long bred heifers, they sold basically from $1,375 up to $2,300. I thought some of the younger age, the smaller heifers, maybe shorter bred, sold from $950 up to $1,350. The open heifer market was extremely strong, I thought, overall, with the bigger heifers ready to breed right now ranging from $1,000 up to $1,800. Some of the younger age open heifers, maybe to breed in the late spring or early summer. Some of them are carrying a little less flesh. They brought from $800 up to $975. Overall, very, very strong market. A lot of buyers there. Good activity, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. They can give us a call, Larry. Go 325-372-5159. Also go to our website for updated information at jordancattle.com, Larry.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line Sunday evening with Sean Geiswhite. Sean, we've got sheep this week, cattle this week. Tell us what we can expect.
Oh, Larry, I'm thinking somewhere kind of like we've been running at 2,000 to 3,000 on the sheep and goat end. We've got 100 lambs that'll be there that I know of, and there's been a few other calls on some smaller bunches, so we'll just kind of see how that plays out, and hopefully we'll get somewhere closer to the 3, but I don't know if we'll get it this time of year. On the cattle end of it, I'm still kind of anticipating something like we did last week. We've got heifer mates to those steers that we sold 2 weeks ago, those wean steers. There'll be about 90 of them there, so that's a good start already for Wednesday, so we'll just kind of see how the rest of the week rolls out.
And Sean, do you remember the consignment?
Yes, sir. We'll have, not this week, but the following week on the sheep and goat end, there'll be roughly around 300 kind of 3 to 5-year-old nannies. There'll be, probably 100 of them will have kids on them. The balance will be heavy bred kid till the end of March. So if anybody's looking for some younger nannies, give us a holler. I think they said they were about 60% Spanish, balance be Boer. So anybody looking for something like that, give us a holler. They'll be there in 2 weeks, not this week, but next week.
All right. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We are on the line with Seth Crane from Union Commission Hondo Livestock. It's Sunday evening, 6:30, looking toward a Monday sale. What's it looking like, Seth?
2 1/4 in right now, a little bit lighter, Larry. I was kind of hoping for, 250 to 300 tomorrow. Hopefully we catch some cattle. Probably have somewhere around 30 palpate cows there on the yards, and sure some pretty good young cows in there. Do have one Brangus bull to test in the morning, and supposed to have a couple of Jersey cows, a couple of horses, and calf and yearling run. We'll have a few wean cattle, and there are some light cattle. It ought to be a pretty good little run tomorrow. Sheep and goat run. Probably had 40 to 50 head of sheep and goats in tonight. In the meantime, I'd like to remind everybody about the special stocker feeder sale coming up February the 21st. You can reach us right there at the office, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for any updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, winter time is here, and it's going to probably go in about 45 days as quick as it got here. Of course, we're busy working calves. I do want to remind your listeners now, don't wait too long on your bulls if you have a need to lease or purchase bulls. We sold 3 this week and leased 25 more, so they're going pretty fast. I'm going to have to start looking for some bulls. If anybody has any questions, I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. It's about 7:45 Sunday evening, looking toward a Monday sale. What's it going to be like, Riley?
I got a good run shaping up for tomorrow, Larry. We have all those weed feeder calves there. They shaped up real good. Looks like it's going to be about 1,100 of those. Some really good quality there. A lot of bigger cattle, kind of weighing from 6 to 750. Got a couple deals of them weighing 8 or better, and then a lot of grazing type cattle too. A lot of lightweights from 375 up to 550. A lot of condition to the cattle. Look like the dry weather and everything, they've kind of lost a little bit of their bark. So looks good for tomorrow. About 1,100 of those, and then probably 1,000 or so in our regular sale. Got 150 cows, probably 20 palpators, 20 or 30 palpators. Handful of pairs, but got some strings of good calves in our regular sale too, some Charolais and some blacks. So I imagine somewhere around 2,000, 2,100 total for tomorrow.
At Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers for the Monday sale. Riley, tell everybody how to contact you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the webpage.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. It's 7:30 Sunday evening. What's the Monday sale looking like, Gary?
Larry, we got about 1,000 head in. Probably have, of course, it's supposed to rain tonight. Hopefully it will, and in the morning, kind of drizzly. But we got 1,000 in already. I imagine we'll catch another 100 or so, 100, 150. Mostly calves, Larry. I ain't got but 50 cows and about 10 bulls. Got a big string of calves. There's about 60 head of them, mostly steers. They've been weaned for about 60 days. They've been out on grass, but they have fed them a little bit, fed them some cubes, so they do know how to eat, travel. So I got those cattle, and then I got a set of black calves. Those calves there will be black and yellow. Then I got a set of black calves. They're probably going to weigh 5, 5.5. Those other cattle are going to weigh close to 6, 6.5, 7. So anyway, got a pretty good run started.
Good. Gary, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for Nixon's sale tomorrow.
You can catch us here at cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock, getting ready for the Monday sale. Phil, what's it looking like Sunday night?
Oh, we got about 650 right now. I think we'll have 750, 800. It's supposed to start raining in the morning, so depending on that, we might catch a few more.
What is the mix that you know of so far?
Lots of calves, no big sets, just a lot of little old deals, like one of every kind, I guess.
How many cows do you have?
20 palpate cows and about 25 weigh cows and 4 or 5 pairs, not many cows.
Well, tell everybody what time.
We'll start at 12 o'clock. Call me at 979-716-4395, or you can call the cell board at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, let's take a short look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in January, $12.52. Yellow corn in January, $7.16 1/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in January, $8.63 1/4. And Houston beans, $14.04 1/2. 9,226 bale of Texas cotton brought $115.87 against the March cotton contract, $120.17 down $212. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble, you're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day to you.